Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of our #BeInspired series. And today I am with my friend from Mongolia, Odbayar-san. Hello and welcome to our #BeInspired series.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited and I'm very happy to talk with you about my life in here.
Yes, definitely. I'm more excited to listen about your life stories. So I'm a MEX teacher training scholar here in Japan, and previously you're also a MEX teacher training scholar, but right now you are back as a graduate student. So before this time, before going here today, so how was your experience about Japan?
Yeah, actually, first time I came to Japan, especially in Naruto, I
Yes.
think that Japan seems a very developed country, like full of robots or something like that. But
Yes.
first expression for me is, wow, it's too countryside.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
so the first impression for me was not so good. When especially it's my first time to living in a dormitory alone, especially in another country, and it seems to be very hard. And when I see the dormitory, what did I do?
Why am I here?
Why I'm here?
Yes, but I think as time goes by, you begin to also realize that living by yourself, living in a place far from our home country is really one of a kind experience, right? So you also learned Nihongo. So
Yeah.
how was it? And maybe what tip can you share to people who are also learning Nihongo like ourselves?
Yeah, actually, it was the COVID time, so that's why we couldn't come to Japan for the a Japanese intensive course. So we learned Japanese around 6 months online class.
Oh, wow.
But the Tokushima University's teachers are very professional, and I hope that we learned Japanese very well, because not very well, but actually, I don't know any Japanese, but after 6 months, I can communicate with someone the very basic. But it was
Yes.
very nice experience for us to learn Japanese online.
Yes, that's so. But at least it has its own something that maybe a different way to learn the language. But now you're here. When did you travel to Japan? Like for the teacher training program?
Yeah, it was April 2022.
Oh,
Yeah.
but you should have been here October 2021.
Yeah, actually, we have to be here in 2021, but it was a COVID time, so we couldn't come to Japan, because
Oh, I see.
Japan is a kind of very strict country.
yeah.
They're very serious about the COVID, so
Yes.
we couldn't come. So some of our teacher trainers come here in March, but unfortunately, I couldn't come in March, so I came here in April. But first impression on Naruto was not, I said you before, it was not so good. But after 1 year,
Yes.
it was totally different.
Yes.
So after the last day in Naruto was, I don't want to go back to my country again.
I think I have the same feeling now.
Yeah.
So what places have you visited here in Japan, and what's your favorite of all the places that you visited so far?
And I try to travel in Japan as much as possible. So most of the time I travel with my friends. We live in the Shikoku area,
Yes,
the
yes.
4 Shikoku prefectures, like Tokushima, Kagawa, Kochi, and
Ehime?
Ehime. After that, I went to the Tokyo, Yokohama,
Yes,
Chiba, and visited the Gifu, Gero,
Oh, so
Nagoya.
many.
So
So many
many.
already.
And I like the most Okinawa.
Oh, so you've been to
Yeah, Okinawa. And Okinawa seems to be very different Japan. Yeah, first, we will visit somewhere, oh, nice. But after the few prefectures, everything seems to be similar.
Oh,
buildings, not so similar, but usually
Kind
they're
of somehow similar.
But Okinawa seems to be very different. The culture, the food, the environment, even the atmosphere, the weather was very different. So I traveled to Okinawa around the middle of November, but in Tokushima it was very cold. It's already started to cold. But there is almost summer and very
Oh,
beautiful. So I
very nice
think
indeed.
the Okinawa is the best.
Oh,
Yeah.
I haven't been there. I'm looking forward to maybe visiting in the future. Hopefully, let's see what the future holds. So, how about the place that you want to visit in the future here in Japan?
Yeah, actually, this time I want to travel. Yeah, I've been in Kyoto. I already been in Kyoto, like a very famous places like the Kinkakuji,
Ah, Kinkakuji. Like the
the
golden
Golden Pavilion
pavilion.
and the Gion Street, like that. But this time I want to visit the northern part of Kyoto. It's called Amano-Hashidate.
Oh, you've researched.
Yeah, I've
You're
searched
ready.
them
You're
up.
ready.
Yeah, I'm almost ready in this summer vacation.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Amonahashitate, it looks very nice and it seems to be very countryside area.
I like
And
that.
near there is a Inono. I forgot the name. It's a kind of a fishing village.
Oh.
Very like ancient and very nice, I think.
I'm looking forward to seeing your post during your visit for that time. So for sure, you only haven't been to Japan. You also have been to other countries, and you've mentioned previously during our conversations that you have been to the Philippines as well.
Yeah.
So what made you visit the Philippines?
Yeah, first I'm actually a mother, mother of one daughter. So I had the teacher trainee student who is from Philippines. She is
Yes.
very kind, of course, and we were very close to each other. And I asked from her help for me to, like, actually, my daughter wants to learn English, so we
I
are looking
see.
forward to learning English in Philippines. And she found one of the elementary school for her in 𝗖𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗢.
Yes.
𝗖𝗢𝗢𝗢. So we visited there, and it was very beautiful, and the experience was very nice, especially that Mayon volcano.
Oh, I haven't been there. I want to go.
Please.
Hopefully in the future, yes. So how long have you been in the living or traveling or visit? How long did you stay in the Philippines?
Philippines is just 1 month.
Oh, just 1 month. That's a long time already, I
No!
guess.
But for me, it's not enough to
Oh.
explore in like Philippines
Yeah.
because the purpose of that traveling was to learn. So
English.
most of the time she goes
school.
to school. I'm just waiting for her at home.
Oh,
So just a 1 week, but my friend and her family helped us a lot, especially the weekend. We always go somewhere
in the
near
weekends.
Albay.
Exactly.
We've been in 𝗧𝗔𝗦𝗦, like another very beautiful volcano.
Yes. So what's your favorite what's your favorite place in the Philippines so far during your 1 month stay?
Yeah, actually, I have to say the Mayon volcano.
The volcano.
Volcano
Why is
is-
that? What's like the thing that you really liked about Mayon volcano?
Yeah, because it seems maybe this word is very suitable for Mayon volcano. Picture square. Picture square. Just like a
like
picture.
Instagrammable
Yeah,
thing.
like sometimes when we want to do something like a screen, like
Yes.
background, like
Like
it's
in the computer wallpaper.
like- But someone asked me like, is it real place? Like that. Yeah, actually it's real.
Oh, they cannot believe that
Yeah,
it's
they cannot believe it.
Mm.
Yeah, it was like that. This word is very suitable for
Yes.
picture script.
Wow, that's so
And
nice.
we usually go to the Sumlan Lake near the Mayon volcano. It's a very beautiful from
Lake.
the Sumlan Lake. So maybe 3 times we visited there.
Oh, nice.
First for a lunch, then 2 times for dinner.
Ah.
Even the evening,
Oh, yeah.
like a view was very beautiful.
Now I'm more excited. Like I really have to visit Albay after listening from your stories. So what's your favorite Filipino food?
Yeah, it's actually like every chicken like it. It's very nice, and I really love that noodles. But I forgot the name. I'm so sorry. I forgot the name. That noodle was very nice.
Is it pancit or something?
Maybe
Pancit canton, something like that.
And it was very delicious. But I really love snacks. And
So what snack do you like?
banana cue.
Banana queue,
Cute.
yes.
Yeah, it was very delicious, and every day, one of two sisters go around our we stayed in one of the house. They sell the
Banana
banana
queue.
cue
Yeah,
every
if they
day.
go around houses,
Around
they
and
sell.
it, and it was very nice. So every day I buy it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and a good thing is, I said I really love banana cue, and my friend and her family made for us, and we tried to make it together.
Oh,
It was very nice
interesting,
experience
yes.
for me too. Very easy, simple, very simple, but very delicious.
Wow. How about the place that you're looking forward to visiting in the Philippines? For sure, you've seen exciting places to discover in the future, maybe when you go back.
Yeah, actually, I want to go to the Boracay.
Oh, Boracay.
Yeah,
Yes,
like
yes,
a
yes.
very beautiful white sand
Yes, beach.
Yeah, I really want to go there.
Yeah, maybe in the future we can go there together because I kind of leave just 4 hours or 5 hours from Boracay. So I'm excited for your travel back to the Philippines.
Yeah.
So aside from the Philippines, what other countries have you visited? Of course, you've been to Japan, you've been to the Philippines, you're from Mongolia.
Mongolia.
So what are the other countries that you visited?
Yeah, when I was in high school and undergraduate school, I visited in China and Russia because we are located in the two big countries.
Yes, just in the middle of China and Russia.
And from last year, not last year, from when I became a teacher trainee in Naruto, in Japan, I think, oh my God, the traveling is important.
Yes.
Traveling is important. So I try to travel as much as possible. So from that time, first country was Philippines. Philippines. After that, we actually me and my daughter we went to the Malaysia.
Oh, Malaysia.
Malaysia and Singapore.
Wow.
And after we Malaysia to Hong Kong. And in this winter, we went to the Vietnam.
Oh, you also went to Vietnam.
Vietnam
Wow.
and Korea.
Hopefully all.
Yeah, almost Asian country. Yeah, and all of them, very different cultures, very different experiences. Everything was very good, very new.
Yeah, that's so true. How about the country that you are looking forward to visiting? Of course, there are about 190 plus countries. You visited somehow a good number already. So what country are you looking forward to visiting maybe in a year or two?
Yeah, I really want to go to Italy.
Yes, me
Italy.
too.
Especially Venice.
Yes,
I want to
that's
see
true.
Venice.
Grand Canal thingy, yes.
yeah,
Oh, that's
because-
exciting. That sounds romantic, being there. And also, not to mention the food. I think it's delicious as well.
Of course. Because
So Italy.
when we were in Vietnam, it's just one of the island called Phu Quoc. It's just for the tourists, and everything is very beautiful, and there are many attractions. They are based from the Europe, especially from the Venice.
So the buildings looks like you're in
looks
Europe.
like
Wow.
Europe. And like a Europe in Asia.
Oh, I like
so,
that word.
So that's why I really want to go to the Venice, and another one is Switzerland.
Oh yeah, me too. The fjords, right?
Yeah.
And then the Toblerone mountain, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hope for that.
Yeah, want to go to the Europe. Yeah, this time.
So you've been to many countries. You want to visit Italy. You want to visit Switzerland. Why do you think that people should travel abroad?
Very nice question. Yeah, sometimes when we are sometimes we feel like we stuck in somewhere. Especially when we don't travel, we're just stuck, and every life is very boring and normal. But when we are traveling, we energized. So when I'm traveling, I knew the one new thing. Oh, that's nice. I want it. I want to try. I want to try.
Yes.
So it's a kind of exploring new culture
Yes.
and First, I just think that I want to go this place, this place. The place it was important for me.
Yes.
And after that, now maybe I became a little bit experienced traveler. Now this time, food.
Yeah.
Every like a country has a different food,
Yeah,
like a
true.
culture. So now this time, I want to try not the place. I want to try this food.
Food,
Food
yes.
is also very nice and. From the food, we can know what is this environment, how
Yeah.
they live,
Yes,
what they,
true. We get to understand their
their
culture a
culture.
little more. And also, I guess, like, you get to know people.
Yeah, of
Right.
course. The local peoples are very unique. They are very unique. So I try to like meet the local people as much as possible. But in Vietnam, I couldn't. Yeah, because
Oh.
it's more like for the tourist area. So
I see.
the next time I also want to go to the Vietnam, but the other cities like Da Nang, like Ho Chi Minh, like so maybe when I visit that kind of areas, maybe I can meet the real local people.
Yes.
Yeah, so the local people are very unique. So it's interesting. You can explore yourself. The most important thing is
Yes.
explore yourself.
And yeah, and then I think you also get to know more of yourself when you travel, right? And also your country somehow, because you kind of like compare your country, the country you're visiting, so you'll discover more of yourself when you travel to another country, right?
That's true, because sometimes we don't know what is our strength or what is our weakness. So during the travel, we know that I'm good at this, or I have to improve this part of my.
Yeah, I'm good at planning already. I'm like getting better.
Yeah,
Something like this.
Of course.
Yeah.
And so all the traveling was. I'm not good at planning, of course. And,
But you're learning, I guess. I believe.
Learning. So that time, I just said to myself, maybe I learned this experience a little bit expensive, but experienced. So we have to, before traveling, we have to got a lot of information and we have to, it seems to me like we have to learn from others, like other travelers. We have to read at least the travelers, bloggers, what they think, what their experience, so we can have some kind of imagination. Before going to somewhere, if we have an imagination, it's much better. Like sometimes, if we don't know, maybe we miss some of the very beautiful things.
Yeah, true.
So that's why I don't want to miss these
Yeah.
things.
Oh, that's nice. I like that. And then I think last one question somehow. So of course, maybe your students would be watching. So what would you want to tell them? Like maybe in the future, they would also want to be like you, maybe a teacher or a person who travels to another country and discover the beauty of other countries. So what would you want to share to them about traveling, or why should they pursue traveling? Or why should they be a teacher maybe?
Yeah, I have to say that education is very important.
Agree.
First. And I hope that every country, usually I have some friends, the Filipino friends and the Malaysian friends. So I hope that because through the education, I know them. I know them. So that's why I think the education is important. So we have to educate ourselves.
True.
After that, we can find a very nice friends.
True.
Environment is important.
Agree.
So after that, when we travel, you can meet them. It will be great memories for your life. So now I realize that what is important in life is memories.
Yeah, true.
After the few years later, we cherish our memories. That's why I think also making friends also important.
Yes.
After that, we have to make memories together. So how we can find a good friend is just educate yourself.
Yeah.
I think. I'm so sorry.
I think so too. I agree with you also that through education you can see more things, discover more places, and you can uplift yourself.
Yeah.
In a way. So I think last question somehow, how do you see yourself like 2 years, 3 years, or 5 years from now?
Oh, nice question. So first, I will graduate my university to earn my master. After that, I want to study again in Japan for the PhD.
Oh, you love Japan.
Yeah, I really love Japan. I hope that I will live in Japan.
Yes.
Yeah. However, I love my country. So I think maybe Japan choose.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
yes, we'll see,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I really love Japan, and living in Japan makes me
yes,
of course,
me
happy.
too. Yes, happy and active, and you're like
Active.
more inspired in a way.
Yeah,
somehow.
So in the 2 years, I still be in Japan, more educated.
Yes, and more places that you'll be going around.
Yeah.
More prefectures and cities to visit, right?
There are many beautiful places we can explore in Japan.
True.
Every prefectures, every cities are very unique and very nice. So I have a more time to explore Japan.
Nice. I forgot to ask this question. What's your favorite Japanese food?
That's yeah. Actually, I'm not good at eating sushi and sashimi, like raw fish. So it's much better. Yeah.
So what's your favorite?
So it's much better for me to eat karaage.
Oh, karaage. I also like
fried
karaage.
chicken.
Fried chicken, yes.
Yeah, even like a tonkatsu.
Oh, tonkatsu.
Tonkatsu, I
yes.
really like it.
Yeah, I like that. And then last one. There's so many last. Last one, what's your motto or guiding principle in life?
Yeah, recently I wrote this like a small
saying
note on my Instagram. Not collect things, collect moments.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Do not collect things, collect moments. Pictures.
And
videos.
pictures.
yes. I like that. So I think that's all for me. Maybe you would want to shout out to greet someone, your students, your family members before we end our session for today, our video episode.
And it's my first time for this kind of interview, so it's one of the very good experience for me in Japan, and I have to say thank you for inviting
thank you.
me.
I was after talking to you, I was inspired that your story is very nice. I mean, you've been to lots of countries, and I think your story should be shared not just to me, but to everyone as well. So thank you.
I think not many countries, but I try to travel a lot again.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm very happy, and this is one of the moments I have to cherish. So, and thank you so much.
And maybe you want to shout out to your family members, to your students, or to any person, to anyone.
And I have to say maybe thank you so much, my friends who was with me during my traveling, and I have to say thank you, my daughter, because she is a very good girl. She's understanding me. So
I have to meet her though. Will she be visiting soon?
In September.
I'll have to meet her. Yes.
And she gave me this opportunity to study abroad, because without her inspiration, without her words, maybe it's very difficult for me to come to Japan to make this decision to studying. So
and to be far away from her.
So thank you. Her name is Enerel, but we called her Annie.
Annie.
Thank you, Annie.
How do you say thank you in Mongolian language? 𝗖𝗟𝗡𝗢𝗢.
Oh, very good. Your pronunciation is very good. Yeah, because the most of the, especially for the Japanese people, it's very difficult to pronounce L sound. Because in Mongolia there are many L sounds.
Yes. 𝗖𝗟𝗡𝗢𝗢.
Oh, very good.
Yes.
You have to learn Mongolian.
Yes, I'll be learning from the expert from you for sure. So I think that's all for me. So once again, thank you very much for joining us today and for sharing your story. And I am looking forward to seeing your travels in the future. So once again, thank you very much for joining us today. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.